Listen, the airport started watching you long before you showed your boarding pass. A 47-year-old business traveler wore the wrong hoodie to LAX and spent 45 minutes in secondary screening. His flight took off without him. His meeting was canceled. His mistake was not knowing the invisible systems airports use to evaluate passengers. After studying hundreds of traveler experiences and digging into what former security professionals have revealed publicly, I found the truth. Airports in 2026 operate on silent surveillance layers that most travelers have absolutely no idea exist. What you wear, how you book your ticket, how your body reacts under stress, even the way you pack your bag, all of it feeds into systems that decide whether you breeze through or spend your afternoon in a back room answering questions. I am breaking down all 13 secrets today, and number 7 has caused more missed flights than almost anything else on this list. Let us get into it. Number 13, your clothing sends signals before you say a word. Here is something the TSA will never put on a sign. What you wear is not just fashion when you are at an airport, it is data. Security scanners read shapes, densities, and unusual visual patterns. Loose layers, heavy overcoats, raised hoods, and excessive covering create visibility problems that machines and human agents are trained to investigate. A 30-year-old passenger wore a thick winter coat on a flight to a warm destination. The scanner flagged irregular density in the coat. She was pulled for a full pat-down and almost missed her connecting flight. But here is the twist most people overlook. It is not only the bulky look that draws attention. Travelers who are dressed too formally for a short domestic hop or whose clothing does not match their stated destination climate also attract a second look. The solution is simple. Dress fitted but not tight, wear minimal metal, skip reinforced materials and thick belts, and go with neutral, forgettable clothing. Boring at the airport means invisible, and invisible means fast. If you need layers for a cold plane but a warm destination, pack them in your carry-on and put them on after security. Number 12, your bag starts being profiled the moment it is tagged. Most travelers relax once they hand over their suitcase at check-in. That sense of relief is completely misplaced. The moment your luggage is tagged, it enters a monitored system where every scan is logged and every stop is recorded. Your bag's weight and contents are quietly compared against your passenger profile, your travel history, and your route. A 45-year-old engineer checked a bag for a work trip, and it was flagged because its weight seemed unusual for his route. By the time he reached his gate, security had already opened, inspected, and re-scanned the bag without ever telling him. If your suitcase is unusually heavy, unusually light, or you are traveling a route considered sensitive, your bag can be diverted for extra screening with no notification required. Pack cleanly, avoid wrapping items in aluminum foil or opaque materials, use only TSA-approved locks, and keep electronics visible. Non-approved locks get cut off without compensation or explanation. Photograph your bag's contents before closing it every single time. Number 11, body scanners capture far more detail than the vague outline you imagine. When you step into that scanner and raise your arms, most passengers assume agents see a rough silhouette. That is wrong. Modern body scanners detect density changes, unusual shapes, and inconsistencies in how fabric sits on a body. Liquids, layered materials, paper, and oddly positioned items can all trigger alerts even when nothing illegal is present. A 53-year-old woman wore a medical device under her shirt and spent 20 minutes in questioning before security confirmed it was legitimate. Beyond the machine itself, agents are simultaneously watching how you walk, how you carry your belongings, and whether your body language suggests anxiety. If you use a medical device, carry documentation describing it. Walk calmly, breathe steadily, and maintain normal eye contact. If flagged, the most effective phrase you can say is simply this: I have a medical device and here is my documentation, clear, calm, and direct. Number 10, random selections are almost never truly random. Nearly every traveler has heard the phrase you have been selected for additional screening. It sounds neutral and fair. In reality, those selections are frequently driven by algorithms that scan booking patterns before you reach the airport at all. Last-minute bookings, one-way tickets, unusual connection routes, and cash payments all trigger silent flags in the system. A 60-year-old retiree booked a last-minute one-way ticket to visit her daughter, paid cash, and was selected for 90 minutes of extra screening, causing her to miss her flight entirely. Behavior plays into it too. Excessive nervousness, avoiding eye contact, tense posture, and visible sweating are all cues that security staff are specifically trained to notice. Flying without checked luggage, traveling solo repeatedly, or having a name that resembles someone on a watch list can also put you on a different track. Book at least 2 weeks out when possible. Use a credit card, stay calm, and invest in TSA PreCheck or Clear if you fly regularly. The cost pays for itself in stress and time saved within a handful of trips. Number 9, your checked bag can legally be opened without your knowledge. Once your suitcase is checked, it stays sealed unless something serious happens. Right? Wrong. In the United States and many other countries, security agencies have full legal authority to open your checked luggage without telling you and without asking permission. TSA approved locks are opened and closed without trace. Non approved locks are simply cut off, and you will receive no compensation. A photographer checked camera gear in a locked bag without a TSA approved lock. The lock was removed, the bag was inspected, and a lens was missing when he arrived. TSA left a note. That was the extent of the accountability. Dense packing, opaque materials, and anything that makes a scan hard to read dramatically increases the odds your bag gets opened. Never put valuables in checked luggage. If you absolutely must check expensive items, declare them officially and purchase separate insurance, because airline liability caps are far lower than most people expect. Number 8, airline staff can see exactly what you paid for your ticket. Your boarding pass looks straightforward: name, seat, destination. But when staff scan that pass, they can also see your fare class, whether you bought through a discount third-party site, paid full price, or used miles. Officially, this should not affect your treatment. In practice, it often does. A couple who booked the cheapest available economy seats through a discount platform were the first passengers bumped when their flight was overbooked, while full-fare passengers stayed on board. When upgrades, last-minute favors, or rebooking decisions are being made, the price you paid is quietly factored in. Book directly through airlines whenever possible. Be polite and confident, and if you are ever involuntarily bumped, know your rights. The DOT requires airlines to compensate you for involuntary bumping. The phrase that gets results is this: I would like to understand my compensation options under DOT regulations. Number 7, marked luggage can attract the wrong kind of attention. Premium cabin bags and luggage declared as high value receive internal tags or codes that signal handlers to treat the bag differently. In theory, this means extra care. In practice, it can mean something else entirely. A 41-year-old executive declared camera equipment worth $3,000 in his checked bag. The bag arrived late, showed signs of tampering, and a lens was gone. Airline liability covered almost nothing without separate insurance. The same codes designed to protect your bag can make it stand out in ways that invite unwanted attention. The rule is simple: if it is valuable, carry it with you. If you cannot, purchase dedicated travel insurance and photograph every item before packing. Number 6, airport cameras can detect your stress response. Most travelers assume security cameras are watching for obvious threats or crowd movement. Some airports now deploy thermal and advanced surveillance technology capable of detecting subtle heat pattern changes on the human face, neck, and forehead. When you are stressed, anxious, or rushing, blood flow shifts in ways these systems are designed to identify. A 27-year-old first-time international traveler was visibly nervous at customs. Thermal imaging flagged elevated heat patterns, and she was pulled aside for 30 minutes of additional questioning before her flight. Being flagged by these systems does not prove anything, but it can trigger human review. Arrive early so you are not rushing. Avoid caffeine before your trip. Practice slow, controlled breathing. And if you have a medical condition that causes visible sweating or shaking, carry a doctor's note explaining it. Number 5, passengers can be taken into restricted areas without clear explanation. When most people hear restricted area, they picture employee-only maintenance corridors. What they do not realize is that passengers can be quietly escorted into these spaces with no warning and no obvious wrongdoing required. A 65-year-old grandmother was taken to a restricted area because the prescription labels on her medication had worn off. She spent 2 hours there while agents contacted her pharmacy at home. These checks happen out of public view deliberately, and you will not necessarily be told why it is happening. You are not under arrest, but refusing to comply has serious consequences. Stay cooperative, ask politely for clarification, and remember that compliance moves you back to the terminal faster than resistance ever will. Number 4, airlines maintain internal passenger flagging systems they will never admit to publicly. Most travelers assume that once a flight ends, their behavior history disappears. Airlines and airports maintain internal records that quietly flag passengers who have caused disruptions. Heated arguments with gate agents, refusing instructions, aggressive complaint behavior, all of it can leave a digital trace. A 54-year-old businessman argued loudly with a gate agent over a missed connection. 6 months later, on a different airline entirely, he found himself consistently selected for extra screening. He never knew why. You will never be notified if you appear on one of these lists. The codes are internal, the language is deliberately cryptic, and passengers have no direct access. Choose calm over confrontation even when you are right. If you have a complaint, submit it in writing after the flight. Gate agents and flight attendants carry more authority than most passengers realize. Number 3, baggage scales are not perfectly consistent, and that inconsistency can cost you. Most travelers assume a kilogram is a kilogram everywhere in the airport. That assumption has cost families hundreds of dollars. Scales are calibrated, but not always identically, and some airports round up rather than down. A family packed their bag to exactly 50 pounds at home. At check-in, the scale read 51.2 pounds. They were charged a $100 overweight fee for 1.2 pounds. Never pack to the exact weight limit. Leave a 2 to 3 pound buffer. Weigh your bag at home using a portable luggage scale. And if a reading feels wrong, politely ask for a recheck on a different scale. If you are slightly over, wear your heaviest items through the terminal and redistribute weight into your carry-on before you reach the counter. Number 2, what really happens after a security alert is triggered. When a security system flags something, the process that follows is deliberate and largely hidden from public view. Agents are trained to move quietly and avoid drawing attention in the terminal. Questions will be framed as routine even when they are not. You will hear things like, "We just need to verify something," or "Please follow us." What most travelers do not realize is that staying calm and cooperative dramatically shortens this process. The travelers who escalate, argue, or demand explanations loudly consistently report longer detentions. If you are held for more than 30 minutes, politely ask to notify someone. The phrase that works best is simple: "I'm happy to cooperate fully. Can you help me understand what is needed so I can assist you quickly?" Number 1, the airport has already evaluated you before you walk through the door. Here is the truth that most travelers never hear. The airport does not start watching you when you hand over your passport. It starts the moment you book your ticket. Your booking pattern, your payment method, your travel history, your route, and your digital footprint all feed into risk assessment systems that generate a profile before you ever leave your house. A 41-year-old consultant booked a last-minute international flight, paid cash, and had no checked luggage. When he arrived at the airport, enhanced screening was already waiting for him. The system had flagged him before he reached the check-in counter. By the time you are standing in line, multiple layers of analysis have already run on your profile. Book in advance, use a credit card, complete your airline profile fully, and maintain consistent travel patterns. TSA, PreCheck, Global Entry, and Clear are not just about moving through lines faster. They are about being pre-vetted, which fundamentally changes how the system treats you from the moment you book. Here are the 5 golden rules that tie everything together. Dress forgettably, act calmly, and pack with intention. Book ahead and use traceable payment methods. Never place anything valuable in checked luggage. Stay cooperative if pulled aside, because escalation always makes the situation worse. And know your rights, but pick your battles with intelligence. The airport is not a random experience. It is a system with layers most travelers never see. Understanding those layers does not mean living in fear. It means moving smarter, staying calmer, and protecting your time and your trip. Now, here is what most people do not realize. Everything you just learned becomes useless if you do not also know what TSA is quietly confiscating in 2026. Their carry-on rules were updated this year, and certain items that were perfectly fine last year are now being pulled on site. Number 3 on that list is something that 60% of travelers over 50 are carrying right now without realizing it is a problem. Watch the next video where I break down exactly what those confiscated items are and the precise phrases that get you through security without drama. Your trip depends on it. See you there.